The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Your financial needs aren't independent of each other, so your financial advisors shouldn't be either. At Mercantile Bank, our experienced United Wealth professionals are united to serve you and your complete financial planning and wealth management needs. Are you just starting your investment journey or need to roll over a retirement plan? Do you need to plan for a loved one with special needs or for your own life after work? Maybe your business needs a succession plan or you want to enhance your employee benefit programs. Whatever steps you need to take, our United Wealth experts are ready to take them with you. Together, we are united.
Hi, this is Ron Kinscherf with Muddy River News. Welcome to the Business Spotlight, brought to you by Mercantile Bank. We have Whelan, Julie Whelan with Osheas.
Yay.
Thanks
Hi.
for joining us today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So,
yes.
Tell us a little bit how long your family, it's a family owned right now, or
Yes.
has been for quite a while. Tell us
Yes.
about when that all started and
Well, they,
your
my
folks.
my dad's Stan Whelan. He passed away in August, but he is partners with Ted Weemhinger. And he's more of a silent partner now, I would say. But they purchased it in 2010, and then we opened in 2011, and we had the fire in 2013.
Right, yeah.
We reopened, didn't even take a whole year before we reopened, and then been going since.
And your father did pass away.
Yep.
Stan passed away in August. So how's it feel to be in there without your father-in-law and your father in there?
It's different.
It is
'Cause
different.
He was a big part of the the front of the house. He
Yeah,
talked
he
to
was
the
always there,
customers.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
was always walking around talking to people.
Always
So
there, like
he-
every day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
So yeah,
Can you feel him in there? And this guy's, I don't want to be creepy, but can you kind of feel that he's still there in a weird kind of way? I'm not trying to be creepy, but
No, kind of. Like, if the girls aren't busting off their tables right away, because that's what he was really on. Like, he was almost busting off the table before you would even get up from the table. But, like, we see that, and then, like, they'll rush over there. So I feel like he is still there.
cool.
there's silent reminders of him.
Oh,
all day, every
definitely.
Oh,
day.
there is.
Yeah.
So you have assumed new roles since he passed away, right? In Brooklyn, were you a part of the team necessarily prior to August of last year? Were you
Oh,
working
yes.
there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have, but since he's passed, you guys have new roles, and your mom's kind of is she in charge of everything basically?
She
She's-
basically took over his, like, in the office, doing all the book work and everything like that. I took over hers, which is the kitchen.
Okay.
And then Brooklyn took over my responsibility, which is the front of the
Okay.
house.
So how big of a life change has that been for you guys to take more responsibility? First of all, I've talked to Brooklyn. So how big of a change? You have a little one.
Yes, it's been a learning curve, but it's been fun also. We have good employees, so that helps out a lot. But it's mostly the book work, trying to help Jan do the books, because Stan did do all of that.
Yes.
So we're trying to all kind of work as a team on that and make up the difference from what Stan did and
And we really didn't realize what
he
did.
all did. Yes,
Like,
we're learning all of the ropes that really what it takes to run a business.
So you're in charge of everything outside of the kitchen, right? So what does that? I've never worked at a restaurant, so what does that all entail?
The biggest part is scheduling, getting the schedule out, making sure shifts are covered if someone can't make it to their shift, making sure that we are, fully staffed, listening to, things that we can do better out front, working on the POS system, our computer, changing buttons, adding buttons, making sure everything's up to date with that and managing our gift cards, things like that.
So the point of sale system, is it the same one that Stan had?
It is. Yeah,
Okay,
we've had
so-
this point of sale for 3 years.
3 years.
Okay, and that's got to be a big key to how you guys operate.
Definitely.
Does that take? So does your POS system keep track of inventory and daily sales and
Yes.
all that type of stuff?
It does, and that's another thing that we're kind of we're adjusting to, because Stan, when he did the books, he was very old school.
Yes.
He, pen and paper. He all of the information that he was writing on his pen and paper was, it could be accessed on our POS, but he wanted to do it his way. He was set in his ways, which was fine. And,
Totally
he
fine.
did it for years and years and years, so nobody could tell him different. Well, now that we have taken over the books, we are using the POS system more to, its full capacity, because
Yeah,
it does
it's so
show us
much
all the
easier.
numbers
Well, that's
that
nice, yeah.
Stan was just calculating on his own. So it's a little easier, but it's still a learning curve. It's
Yeah.
still, getting things submitted to the accountant, and things are a little different now. So, but we are utilizing our POS more than
A
we
lot
were.
more than what we were, yes.
Julie, you got the kitchen, right?
Yep.
So what does that all entail on a daily basis?
The whole scheduling timely, and then the inventory. I do all the ordering for Kohl's, so that's our only sales rep that we have with the food. I also do some alcohol ordering, So all that inventories, it's a lot.
So,
Cleaning.
I mean, you mentioned just a few things, but it is a lot.
It is a
You just got to
lot.
make sure inventory is good for food in the bar.
But then I talk to all the sales reps, and then I contact the liquor salesman to give them our order.
I think what makes it different than, just a typical job that you work
Right.
8 to 5 is when we go home, we're not off.
Yeah, we're not off.
Like,
We
we're
get
still
phone calls
getting
all
phone
day long.
calls or messages from employees if something happens, or at the drop of a pin, we may have to go in and let somebody in the office, or somebody needs to see the security footage for something. So it's just always being available.
It's always being available.
So since Stan passed away, I call him Stan. I know
No,
your dad,
no,
your father-in-law.
right.
So since Stan passed away, did you guys? And I know obviously, but now are you thinking, you know what? There's something I always wanted to change. How is
Yes.
that going?
yeah. I think we already started doing a little bit of the changes.
Yeah.
Now,
Like
is
I
it
said,
like-
he was very old school, set in his ways. So there are things that I think we have changed that's worked out for the better.
Yes.
But
Well,
Is it like a modernization type thing?
Yes.
That more than
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
How old was Stan when he passed?
Oh gosh. Okay. 68.
Yeah.
Okay.
68.
So had he been in the restaurant industry for quite a while? Or
Him?
Prior to buying the place?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Experience whatsoever.
Just sales.
His.
It was sales.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
okay.
sales. That's
So,
about it.
and I'm probably going to put you on the spot here, but is there anything that you guys are playing in for the next year or so could it be paint or could be anything that you guys are thinking about maybe?
Well, we would like to get a dartboard in there and
Okay.
get
a little bit more of a nightlife.
nightlife kind of type thing.
We have
'cause-
a beer garden, is what we kind of call it right now, and it's a pretty big area. So ideally, maybe over time, we can get that all
enclosed and then
use
have
it
that
for more.
the whole game area, like
Yeah,
a pool
okay.
table, dartboards.
Okay. Because I always thought that was just more of a smoke area. Than
It
a-
is. That's what it's used for
It
right
is.
now.
But
Okay.
usually the employees just go out there. So I
During
think
the
that
summertime, we do have customers sit out there and eat, because we do set up, when it gets nicer, we do set up tables with the napkins and all of the condiments and stuff on it for extra seating. And it is used, and sometimes people will bring like dogs and,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and they'll
Yeah.
sit out there.
Yeah.
So it kind of works out well for that. But
Turn it into a daycare center.
yeah, or daycare center.
How hard is it to order food? Because
It's
I would think that'd be the hardest thing in running a restaurant, is because you want to have enough food, but you don't want to have too much food.
exactly like it's very difficult. That was probably the biggest learning process that I had to consider, because my mom was always doing the ordering
Right.
before I was, but so she would walk me through it and everything. And if sometimes I mess up where we will run out of something, but it's just a learning process. So
it's nice
And-
that we have the cash and carry. If
the
we do run
cash
out
and
of
carry
something, we can
Colesworth.
run down to Cole's cash and
Oh,
carry.
yeah,
okay,
locally,
okay.
locally.
And I know
Yeah.
you've had a lot of good help from your vendors that have
Yes,
really,
yes.
I don't want to say you, because again, this is new to all you guys, the situation. Are you enjoying it?
Love it.
I
You
am,
do?
yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I've been with Osheas since day one.
Right.
So, I mean, I've always really been a part of some of like the ordering and everything that I took it off of Dad's hands, but I've always loved it.
I do. Yes, I've really enjoyed taking over the more responsibility that I have, and I love to be able to be there for Jan and Julie and help out in any way that I can. So
I think one thing a lot of people don't realize is you've done some really cool community stuff, like with Officer Hermsmeyer.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
yeah, so we ran a deal, I guess, for 2 weeks. We just finished this last Sunday.
It was last Sunday.
For every tenderloin that we sold, we donated $2 to both officers that were involved in that incident. And then we also had a donation jar at the restaurant that we collected money in as well. So we will be getting all of that to both of those families involved.
How did that go over?
Awesome.
Very, very well. Oh my gosh, how many tenderloins was it?
Did you run out?
Yeah, a couple times.
It'd have been your fault, Julie.
Because I mean, I have to tenderize them and then do it all like by hand.
She said multiple
so
times. Could we not have
multiple
done
times.
cheeseburgers?
I know. It's like you couldn't pick a cheeseburger.
But is this something you guys want to do more consistently?
Yes,
yes.
Okay.
We
we
were
would
just
love to.
talking about being involved more in.
With the community.
So how do people find out about that stuff? I know you're very active on Facebook, right?
Yes.
So if people want to know about those type of specials,
They
follow
should.
you guys on Facebook.
Yes,
And
definitely.
you are at what on Facebook? Because I think there's a couple of different Osheas out there right now, isn't there?
You should just be able to put in
O'Shea's
O'Shea's Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Is what I believe it is.
Right.
Okay. And you got a busy season coming up.
We
yes.
do. Yep, we
Lent
have.
and St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Okay. So tell us about those two things with you guys.
For Lent, we serve lots of fish, so I think that's why we stay very consistently busy during this time. We're known for our fish and chicken and tenderloins, I would say. So we run a lot of fish specials on top of the normal fish that we carry daily. So our Friday nights and then our Ash Wednesdays are very, very busy.
Yes.
We're already getting prepared for that.
Okay. And then what do you guys do for St. Patrick's Day?
Our corned beef and cabbage, of course, ribs and kraut, and then a lucky burger. And that's a hamburger with the corned beef on top with a spicy cabbage.
Okay.
It's really good.
And also serving the green beer.
The green
Do you
beer.
have different hours on St. Pat's Day?
We decided, I think we're going to be open from 8 to 7. It's a Sunday.
just-
So typically we're
Oh,
closed
okay.
On
at
3
3
o'clock.
on
Okay.
Sundays. We go 8 to, or 7 to 3. So we haven't officially decided for the evening, but we are going to stay
We
open
are definitely
later.
going to stay open later
Okay,
that day.
but you that'll be all Facebook too,
Yep,
right?
Yes,
we
So all
will,
that
yep.
type of
we'll be posting
information.
that this week.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Congratulations, I guess, on your success, and things
Yeah.
are going pretty well.
Yep.
Thank you.
And Osheas will be here for a while.
Forever.
All right. Brooklyn Whelan, Julie Whelan, I'm Ron Kinscherf. This has been the Business Spotlight, brought to you by Mercantile Bank.
Your financial needs aren't independent of each other, so your financial advisors shouldn't be either. At Mercantile Bank, our experienced United Wealth professionals are united to serve you and your complete financial planning and wealth management needs. Are you just starting your investment journey or need to roll over a retirement plan? Do you need to plan for a loved one with special needs or for your own life after work? Maybe your business needs a succession plan or you want to enhance your employee benefit programs. Whatever steps you need to take, our United Wealth experts are ready to take them with you. Together, we are united.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.